Welcome to our exploration of the global business environment, a fascinating topic for today's interconnected world. We'll be navigating the complex and interconnected world of international commerce together in this session. Now, let's examine the economic systems that are shaping markets around the world today. These systems determine how resources are allocated globally, which is fundamental to understanding international business. First, we have the market economy system, which operates on specific principles. In this system, production decisions are primarily driven by supply and demand forces in the marketplace. There's typically minimal government intervention, allowing market forces to guide economic decisions. Next, we have the command economy, which follows a different approach entirely. Here, the government controls most resources and makes the key economic decisions. Central planning of production is the hallmark of this economic system. Finally, we have the mixed economy, which combines elements from both systems. This system effectively combines market mechanisms with some command elements for balance. It allows for private business operations while maintaining government regulation for stability. Let's now explore the levels of economic development across different countries. Understanding a country's economic development level is absolutely crucial for international businesses making strategic decisions. Developed economies boast high industrialization and living standards, offering markets for luxury goods and services. Emerging economies are growing rapidly, presenting excellent opportunities for essential and affordable products. Developing economies, often agriculture-reliant with low development indices, require different strategies focusing on basic needs and infrastructure development. Now, we'll examine the key economic indicators that businesses must monitor carefully. These indicators serve as vital signs of a nation's economic health and stability. First, let's consider national income and GDP as important measures. This measures the total value of goods and services produced, indicating overall market demand strength. Next, we have the inflation rate, which significantly impacts business operations. Inflation affects production costs, consumer purchasing power, and overall currency value stability. Exchange rates are another critical indicator for international businesses to watch. These influence trade costs, profitability margins, and important investment decisions globally. Finally, we must consider government policies and their business impact. Trade, tax, and monetary policies collectively shape the entire business environment significantly. Let's now understand different political systems around the world today. These systems form the foundations of governance and directly impact business stability. First, we have democratic systems, which operate on specific principles. Power resides in elected representatives who make decisions on behalf of the people. These systems typically feature predictable and transparent policy-making processes. Next, we examine authoritarian systems, which follow a different governance model. These feature centralized control by a single leader or small group making decisions. They often involve unpredictable policy shifts and significant state involvement in business. Finally, we have monarchies, which represent another form of governance. In these systems, a king or queen typically holds supreme power over the nation. There's usually significant influence from the royal family in governance matters. Now, let's explore the legal systems that govern global business operations. These frameworks establish the rights and responsibilities of businesses operating internationally. First, we have common law systems, which operate on specific principles. This system is based primarily on judicial precedents and previous court decisions. Legal decisions are strongly influenced by past cases and established precedents. Examples include the United States, the United Kingdom, and India as notable examples. Next, we have civil law systems, which follow a different approach to justice. This system is based on comprehensive written legal codes and statutes for guidance. Judges apply these codified laws strictly rather than relying on precedent primarily. Examples include Germany, France, and Japan as prominent civil law countries. Let's explore Hofstede's cultural dimensions framework, which helps us understand how different cultures influence business interactions worldwide. We'll be unpacking how various cultural backgrounds impact the way people communicate and work together in business settings. Our first dimension is power distance, which examines how societies handle hierarchy and authority in organizations. Power distance refers to the extent to which less powerful members accept unequal power distribution. High PDI cultures like India respect hierarchy, while low PDI cultures like Denmark prefer equality. Next, we have individualism, which looks at how people prioritize individual versus group interests. Individualism measures the degree to which individuals are integrated into groups. Individualistic cultures like the US value self-reliance, while collectivist cultures like Japan prioritize group loyalty. Now, let's examine masculinity, which explores how societies define gender roles and values. Masculinity refers to the distribution of roles between genders. Masculine cultures like Japan value competitiveness, while feminine cultures like Sweden emphasize quality of life and collaboration. Our fourth dimension is uncertainty avoidance, which measures how comfortable societies are with ambiguity. Uncertainty avoidance is the extent to which society feels uncomfortable with uncertainty. High UAI cultures like Germany prefer strict rules, while low UAI cultures like India tolerate ambiguity. Finally, we have long-term orientation, which examines how cultures approach time and planning. Long-term orientation reflects society's focus on long-term planning versus quick results. Long-term cultures like China value perseverance, while short-term cultures like the US seek immediate stability. Now, let's discuss strategies for effective cross-cultural management in global business environments. We'll explore how to build successful global teams and partnerships across different cultural backgrounds. Our first strategy is cultural sensitivity, which forms the foundation of cross-cultural understanding. Cultural sensitivity involves recognizing and respecting cultural differences in business practices and communication styles. Next, we have adapted leadership, which requires flexibility in management approaches. Adapted leadership means adjusting your leadership styles to align with local cultural norms and expectations. Effective communication is another crucial strategy for cross-cultural success. Effective communication requires understanding the differences between direct and indirect communication styles across cultures. Diverse team management is essential for harnessing the power of multicultural teams. Diverse team management involves promoting teamwork and resolving conflicts that arise from cultural differences. Finally, training and development plays a key role in building global competencies. Training and development includes providing cultural awareness training to enhance global business capabilities. Let's examine how artificial intelligence and machine learning are transforming global business operations. AI and ML technologies enable companies to analyze vast amounts of data and automate complex tasks across international markets. AI-powered chatbots enhance customer service, while ML algorithms personalize marketing and optimize supply chains, improving efficiency and decision-making while creating superior customer experiences worldwide. Now, let's explore digital transformation and its global impact on business operations. We'll examine how companies leverage technology for worldwide reach and operational efficiency. First, let's look at global expansion through digital technologies. E-commerce platforms enable businesses to reach customers worldwide through online marketplaces. Digital marketing allows companies to target diverse international markets with customized campaigns. Cloud computing significantly reduces infrastructure needs, making global scaling more accessible. Next, we have operational efficiency through technological advancements. AI and EOT technologies optimize supply chain tracking and logistics management globally. Automation and robotics boost production speed and precision in manufacturing processes. Data analytics drives informed decisions on pricing and strategic planning across markets. Now, let's discuss the key risks that businesses face in global markets. We'll explore how to navigate uncertainties and challenges in international business environments. First, political risks can significantly impact international operations. Political risks include government instability, policy changes, and potential expropriation of assets. Economic risks present another major challenge for global businesses. Economic risks involve inflation, exchange rate volatility, and potential recession in markets. Legal risks require careful attention in international operations. Legal risks encompass non-compliance issues, intellectual property theft, and contract disputes. Cultural and social risks can affect business relationships and market acceptance. Cultural risks include misunderstandings and differing consumer preferences across markets. Technological risks are increasingly important in our digital world. Technological risks involve cybersecurity threats and the rapid obsolescence of technology. Environmental risks can disrupt operations and supply chains globally. Environmental risks include natural disasters and the broader impact of climate change. Finally, supply chain risks require careful management in global operations. Supply chain risks involve supplier disruptions and logistical delays across international borders. Let's summarize the key takeaways from our discussion on international business. Here are the essential points for achieving success in global business environments. First, economic, political, and legal systems fundamentally shape how businesses operate globally. Cultural understanding is absolutely vital for effective international management and communication across borders. Technological advancements serve as key enablers for global expansion and operational efficiency. Businesses must actively identify and mitigate diverse global risks to ensure sustainable operations. Continuous adaptation to changing economic, political, and cultural landscapes is crucial for success. Strategic decision-making based on global trends ensures long-term profitability and competitive advantage.